What's good, fellow fans of the Squared Circle? It's your boy JP Richey, and this is the next episode of Mocking Out. I'm just a common man and a wrestling fan, here to bring you the highs and the lows, the suplexes and elbows. Ladies and gentlemen, let's tope right into it, shall we? With a little segment I like to call Headlocks. Headlines. During an audio press conference yesterday, regarding Saturday's Ring of Honor Final Battle pay-per-view, Tony Khan finally put to bed all of the speculation and rumors surrounding William Regal's exit from AEW. With Triple H now in power, Regal's own son in WWE developmental, as well as Regal's underlying health issues, going back to WWE seems like a no-brainer. And well, Regal asked for his contract not to be renewed at the end of the year, way back in October. In the end, Khan has a tremendous amount of respect for Regal and granted his request. Let's jump right into this week's AEW Dynamite! Got the show kicked off with the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal to determine the number one contender for MJF's Lil Pinky Ring. The finish saw absolute Ricky Starks come out as the new number one contender for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And invariably, MJF came down to the ring afterwards post-match to have a few words with Ricky. They verbally sparred back and forth with some sweet rundowns by each wrestler onto the other, culminating in my personal favorite of MJF referring to Ricky Starks as the Pebble, because apparently he's just a giant Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson ripoff. It was a rock-solid promo by both performers, which seemed to have maybe just a touch too much reality in it for old Maxi Pad Friedman. Oh yeah, Maxi Pad. Next on the card, my absolute personal favorite for the evening, the TNT Championship between the King of Television, Samoa Joe, and Darby Allin, the man who apparently has less than zero regard for his own well-being. My God, this match had it all. 6 spots, back and forth, hard-hitting action. The only downside was that they decided to go picture-in-picture in the middle of the thing, but still, what a fucking match. Looks like whoever does the face paint for House of Black is giving Darby a few pointers, because that skull shit was on fucking point tonight. Another few things that were on point tonight were the savage spots in this match. Everything from outside action to in-ring action was brought to the table. And let me say, the step away spot by Joe on Darby's first tope attempt looked absolutely terrible for Darby. My God, that guy has no regard for his own well-being. A few more of my highlights from this bad boy. Joe putting Darby in a powerbomb spot outside the ring, and thereby decided to slam him back and forth between the ring and guardrails like a motherfucking pinball wizard. That shit looked like it was not nice. On top of that, he decided to expose part of the floor by moving the mat, and Darby charged him and he hit him with a running power slam that gave such a sickening thud, I felt it in my bones. Darby took a sick bump off the apron from Joe slamming his head into the ring post, whereby he spun a 360 and ended up damn near by the timekeeper's area. My God, he didn't get up for quite a while. The ref came out to check on him and shit was looking pretty bad. You never know if he's legit or just buying some time, because my God, the bumps this man takes. The finish saw Joe put Darby to sleep with a Kojina clutch after an attempted coffin drop, by which Darby didn't tap out, but was deemed to be passed out by the referee. Darby didn't take too kindly to this post-match, and he proceeded to scream in defiance in Joe's face. This was a mistake. He proceeded to headbutt the shit out of him all the way to the ground, and then go to the corner, grab his skateboard, throw it down, truck side up, and set him up for a muscle buster on the skateboard. Vicious. Next up, the tag team match between members of the Blackpool Combat Club and Jericho Appreciation Society. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia and Jake Hager and his purple hat. Overall, this match wasn't terrible, but it came across as an advertisement for the upcoming Ring of Honor Final Battle card on Saturday. They were constantly throwing up ads for it. I mean, these all are gentlemen who are going to be involved in said card. And overall, it just didn't really do much for me. and I'm a huge Jericho mark. One highlight, though, saw Wheeler Yuta busting a 619 style reversal into a German suplex that got me up out of my chair, but other than that, not much meat on this bone. The only thing that matters here is that post-match, Regal decided to come on screen and deliver a backstage interview with Tony Schiavone that was apparently filmed 2 weeks prior, so before all the drama, basically explaining his reasoning about why he was going to do what he was going to do and why he was going to leave. I mean, they had to exit him out somehow, so there you go. We were also treated to a backstage Jamie Hayter interview segment, which did absolutely zero for me. We were also treated to a trios tag match featuring Jade Cargill and her baddies and a bunch of lady jobbers from AEW Dark Elevation. I mean, Cargill's green as grass, and apparently this week she was wearing it on her ass in her nice little green getup. And let me just say, I could absolutely do without all of this. And now the main event of the evening, the AEW Tag Team Championship match featuring the defending champion Acclaimed versus the multi-promotional champions FTR. This match had it all from start to finish, complete with a savage opening salvo from the Acclaimed, whereby they proclaimed, "Acclaimed on the mic, about to be a problem. Thought you were the top guys, about to be the bottoms." Whoo. An entertaining main event to say the least, complete with all of the multiple near falls, 6 spots, and tag team magic that one would expect from such a matchup. Particular highlight for me was the Casadora Cutter combination by the Acclaimed, but the finish wasn't too shabby either. Max Caster reversed a power bomb into a jackknife cover by Cash Wheeler into a pinning combination of his own, which in the aftermath of the match resulted in, of course, a shit ton of scissoring. Post-match party was rained down on by the infamous Ass Boys as they proceeded on the big screen to inform FTR that upcoming this Saturday, they were going to have to defend those Ring of Honor tag team titles at Final Battle against none other than the Briscoes. That puts a bow on it for this week, ladies and gents. Don't be shy. Don't cost a dime to like and subscribe.